Day 2 of the Melbourne Darts Masters, quarterfinals day, and the Aussie fans rule, baby, on their feet for some darting drama down under. But, as the sign says, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much today on High Roller Radio. Yes, we're down to the Elite Eight in Australia. 4 matches on tap today. Carl Beston was there, taking in some English culture, he said. Hashtag Melbourne Darts. Like this for the darts, tweeted Phil Bars, who was placing his bets today. Who were you wagering on? At Live Darts did a poll. Who will win the Melbourne Masters? No surprise. 53% had Michael Van Gerwen, 34% Gary Anderson, and then Voltage way back at just 6%. Melbourne Darts Masters 2018 announced at Darts News Stats. Yes, indeed. Quarterfinals day down under. Good lineup, too. Rob Cross versus Michael Smith, Peter Wright, Raymond van Barneveld, Gary Anderson to face Damon Hayda, and then MVG taking on the Wizard. Rob Cross will play Michael Smith tonight, reported Nevada Sports, a repeat of his epic World Championship clash with Bully Boy. Cross and Smith, first ones to hit the stage, and we pick it up in the 5th leg. How about this from the world champ? A 150 checkout, out to a quick 4-1 lead, 4 out of 4 on his doubles to start. 6th leg, Smith responded with this thing of beauty. A 132 checkout on the bullseye to keep it close. He'd then break for 4-3, but couldn't solidify that break. Pressured darts from Cross, fired in this maximum, then he'd take out 87, and yes, still perfect on the outer ring. Some disco fever down under, these guys loving the darts. Voltage with another 180 in the 10th leg, he'd extend his lead to 8-5 as we see Elvis in the building, and then get it to 9-6 on the verge of victory. But Smith would stay alive. First, this Shanghai on the 20s, a stellar 120 checkout, followed that with this, a 107 finish on double 10. Then 18th leg, how about this? A 99 checkout on double top for 9-9 and a last leg shootout. Wow. If all that was good, this was outstanding. A 122 checkout on double 7 to complete the comeback. Remarkable stuff from Bully Boy. What a comeback, announced at Live Darts. Michael Smith rattles in checkouts of 120, 107, 99, and 122 in consecutive legs. Comes from 9-6 down to beat Rob Cross 10-9. At Dartistic was just as excited. And why not? Incredible finishing indeed. As we learned from At the Maximum 180, Smith had a 100.33 average, 40% on his doubles, and tossed in 3 180s. After bowing out in round 1 last week in Auckland, he advances to the semis here in Melbourne. Raymond van Barneveld versus Peter Wright next. Peter Wright, runner-up last year to Phil Taylor in Melbourne. Good start for Snakebite too. Held in the opening leg, then finished off this 81 for break in the second. 2 clean darts and 11 darter. Barney, though, hung tough. Got the break back in the 5th leg with this 64 checkout. Then, very next leg, this. A beautiful 119 finish for 3 apiece. Wright responded with good darts like these. A very nice 180 en route to a 4-3 lead at the interval. Out of the commercials, it was all Snakebite. Winning 5 of the next 6 legs, he'd finish off 32 here for 9-4 and close it out the next leg. Snakebite takes this one comfortably, 10-4, a 102 average, 50% on his doubles. Remember, he was 6 for 6 on the outer ring yesterday, 6 180s, 11 140s. Quality performance from Peter Wright. I've played Raymond so many times, he said. They've always been close matches. I'm happy with the win today. Australian qualifier Damon Hayda climbing the stairs, or walking the plank. The Crusader celebrated his birthday yesterday by beating his best friend Kyle Anderson, only to receive this gift. The guy on the big screen, Gary Anderson, focused for the introductions. The Flying Scotsman off and running too. A 12-darter to start, but look at this. Second leg, Hayda pinning double top for a 14-darter of his own, 1-1. Hayda would then clean up this 48 for 2 apiece, but look at Ando. Fifth leg, a brilliant 141 checkout, big-time darts. Started to find his form just before the interval. Nice 180 here. 4-3 Anderson at the break, but still on throw. That all changed out of the commercials as he started to pull away. Open ton 180 in the 11th leg, followed by double 4 for 8-3 and 5 on the spin. Full credit to the man from Perth. Fought back to 8-5 with a stellar 111 checkout. Good darts. Raised his arm in celebration. Next leg, how about this? A 67 checkout, 2 clean darts, and all of a sudden it was 8-6. But Ando just a little better in this contest. 10-7 your final. They call it experience. They call it winning ugly. 95.5 average, 43% on his doubles, and of course, that 141 finish. There was some good darts and some bad darts, Anderson admitted afterward. On his semifinal tilt tomorrow with good mate Michael Smith, I'll be up for it, he said. Our last quarterfinal on this day, too, featured the home country favorite Simon Whitlock. Packed house in Melbourne, on their feet for the Wizards walk-on. The Australian number 1 had a tough task today, up against world number 1 Michael Van Gerwen. We know who this guy was cheering for. MVG fans happy early. Double 8 here for a break of throw in the second leg. Came to play, he enjoyed that. 2-0. Whitlock got that break back immediately, though, on double 10, much to the delight of these guys. The Aussie then hit double 16 to level the match. We were tied at 2. Mighty Mike ahead on the averages and the 180 count, but they'd stay on throw through the first interval. 4-3 at the break, and see what the banner says? If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Out of the commercials, the Aussie would level at 4 apiece. Then, wow, some darting magic from the Wizard. A brilliant 152 checkout for a break of throw and 5-4. It's blurry, but believe me, Simon loved it. His son did too, on the sidelines urging dad on. Whitlock would then solidify that break on double 10. Upset brewing. You can sense the drama from below the stage. Cameras focused. Zoom in on this. Unreal. With MVG sitting on 32, the Aussie went treble 20, double 20, double 10 for the 120 checkout, and the big reaction. Then 12th leg, the roof came down when Whitlock broke throw again, landing the big fish. Incredible 170 finish for 8-4, 5 on the spin, and a little smirk. Hasn't beaten the Green Machine in 13 attempts. Could he snap that curse today? Well, not so fast. Van Gerwen held, then got the break back with this, a 94 checkout for 8-6, then held again easily for 8-7 and 3 on the spin. 16th leg, take a look at this. Whitlock opening with back-to-back 180s, 6 perfect darts, but he'd miss his doubles, and Van Gerwen pinned double 19. We were tied at 8. What a spectacle. Then the Madhouse for 9-8, and from 8-4 down, the world number 1 storms back, taking 6 on the spin to win a thriller. 10-8 your final. Some broken hearts in Australia. What a match. MVG, 9 180s, a 100 average. Unreal outcome. Simon was great, just couldn't close it out. Quarterfinals day ends with a bang. I had a little bit of trouble, MVG said. Just glad I could turn it around. I need to make sure I'm playing better tomorrow. On the crowd getting on him today, I'm sure they're nice people, he said, but they can be a little annoying sometimes. Simon is from Australia, right? Some good tilts today, 2 great comebacks. Bully Boy, fantastic finishing to beat Voltage. He'll play Gary Anderson tomorrow. And MVG, he's got Snakebite. Drama down under today on High Roller Radio.